In a bluntly worded three-page response to Van de Velde's argument that he is entitled to keep the funds he was paid for negotiating a plea agreement for alleged drug dealer Kendrick Ogaho, Assistant U.S. Attorney Karen Johnson writes that none of Mr. Van de Velde's arguments have merit, and the action of the Guam Deputy Attorney General Phil Tydinko in turning over $30,000 in drug proceeds to Mr. Van de Velde was illegal because Tydinko did not have the authority to make the deal with Van de Velde. Last week, in his response, Van de Velde pointed out that in the early morning hours of January 15th, when he, Tydinko, and Guam police investigators retrieved the alleged drug funds from Gaho's body shop in Barragata, Van de Velde says he asked the chief prosecutor, Tydinko, if we needed federal approval of the plea agreement, and Tydinko said, "No, this is our matter." But Assistant U.S. Attorney Johnson wrote, "Nothing in Guam law allows a representative of the Attorney General's office to peel off $30,000 and give it to a defense attorney for payment for his fees." And Johnson also takes Chief Prosecutor Tydinko to task for releasing the accused drug dealer Kendrick Gaho, writing, "Tydinko released the defendant Res at 2:30 in the morning while standing in Gaho's shop. He had no authority to do so." Spokesman for the Guam Attorney General's office, Brian Cruz, told PNC News today that this matter is actively under investigation and in litigation. Therefore, Mr. Tydinko has no comment. Meanwhile, Van de Velde also told PNC News that the cash he received that night is gone. He has spent it. But Johnson dismisses that argument, saying it is irrelevant that Mr. Van de Velde has spent the precise bills which he received that night. "Money is fungible," writes Johnson. "A check drawn against his bank account is an appropriate fungible surrogate for the said defendant's currency." U.S. Magistrates Judge Joaquin Manabusan has given Van de Velde until July 9th to file his response to the U.S. Attorney's arguments. A show cause hearing has been scheduled for July 16th. Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.